I'm looking to use the best possible engineering to make the 21st century work. The problem we've got is that the 19th century and 20th century engineering that we've developed so far is really good for what it's doing, but the 21st century is throwing up very different problems. So what we're going to do is we're going to be looking at what we think the future in a century or so is going to be, and then do great engineering by bringing it back to what the engineering we need to do now actually has to be in order to reach it. And that means being prepared to throw away some of the strong things that we really like about today because it simply isn't going to work in 100 years' time. And we have to think about those future generations, we have to think about the world that it's going to be, not the world that we have now. And that means that we look at the roots of engineering, we have to be able to throw it in the air and think about what it is that we actually really need to do to be able to do that. And that means, I think, we have to move away from engineering just being the sort of nuts and bolts people, and into the people who actually are engineering towards the psychology, the anthropology, the culture, the social part of society that we're actually serving, and be much less concerned directly with simply the hardware, the calculations, the steel, the concrete, the electronics and so on that we've been developing over the last couple of 100 years, into those much softer things and making all of those other artifacts that we have work for society, because what we're about is to make that world better.